Hello, Goddess, and welcome to this week's Thankful to Thrive Thursday. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Rochelle Richard, and I am the founder, CEO, and self-love empowerment coach here at Empowerment Experiences, where we look for and find our power all along this, which is each our own self-love empowerment journey. And we've been doing that here for more than 4.5 years here at Empowerment Experiences. And this healing twin flames journey is definitely something that came after Empowerment Experiences came into fruition and I started coaching, and then boom, all that self-loving and empowered space aligned me with that fated meeting with my divine masculine. And I didn't even believe in twin flames when I met mine. So it's quite a journey that I have had and experience that I have gained on this twin flame journey to be able to tell you with first-hand experience and absolute certainty, Goddess, that a twin flame journey is most certainly a self-love empowerment journey. So all that foundation that was my self-love empowerment journey has been the foundation for the next level of coaching that I have long since stepped into now to guide you, dear divine feminine twin flame goddess, rising into her power along this journey, just as I have been and know for certain to do. Because I'm living it and I'm doing it and I'm loving it. And my divine masculine, he definitely recognizes that things have shifted. And I can see it. I can feel it in myself, in him, in the connection, all because I made that decision to shift, to say no more. I detach. I mean genuinely detach, Goddess. And we talk about this over and over and over and over, this detachment thing. It's a process. You're not going to do it overnight. You might think you have, but if you really look at it, there's a whole lot of that "are you sure you're sure" going on, right? Because the ego will mask things, will hide things, will distort things. Very much so, very much so. I wanted to share with you really quick, for those who are new to my channel and may question and wonder as I am again expanding into this new space and place of clarified content of what I intend to be bringing to you moving forward. These, of course, will remain. But that is going to include more about why the Pegasus, the connection with those, and of course, why this little one? Why do I have a little stuffed animal sitting right here on my reading table, on my card table? Because this little guy right here, this little baby, is the inner child aspect of this self-love empowerment journey, of this healing twin flames journey. And healing that inner child is vital to both journeys, whether you're strictly on a self-love empowerment journey and you don't resonate with the twin flame journey, or yes indeed, which is most of my audience, of course, you are on a healing twin flames journey. Well, that healing aspect is, of course, healing that inner child. And this was my inner child's birthday gift this past year. Oh my goodness, I squealed and zealed, and I looked down, and just in that moment at 417 has definitely been an important angel number in my journey. My divine masculine and I were actually supposed to be meeting April 17th, 2020 in Bangkok. But we all know what happened that year instead. We're not going to talk about that. 417, however, is reminding us that where we are now, bringing it back to where we are now on this Thankful to Thrive Thursday, being grateful that we can constantly come back into this present moment and check in with where our power is, which our power is right now is in acknowledging that it's your time to shine. It's time to live life to the fullest. It's really time to recognize that you are the one that gets to choose, that is choosing how you are creating the life that you are living. It's time to trust that things are working out in your favor. Keep focused on the positive. Pay attention to what is working and what matters to you. Make a list, goddess. Take time during your journaling space, your journaling time, to make lists. Make lists of what is working in your life. Ask yourself, what is working in my life right now? And write that down. Number 2, what matters to me in my life? Not even necessarily what matters most, just what matters. What matters to me in my life, right? So number 1, what is working in my life? And number 2, what matters in my life? Those are two very, very, very profoundly important clarifying journaling prompts for us right now, for sure. Your moment has finally arrived. So work with intention on challenges and things with your counterpart. And yes, goddess, this means that even if you are not in communication with your counterpart, this definitely means to be utilizing that twin flame mirror, because that is still you doing the work with your counterpart. So often, again, the ego likes to really focus only on that physical without really looking at all the other aspects and, of course, the energetic connection itself, right? That's that whole keep focused on the positive that yes, you are always connected with your divine masculine. And with that, dear sweet goddess, let's dive into the cards. And I'm super excited again, as I've been mentioning, some shifts and changes in my content, some new things coming, allowing myself to step out and be more creative. And I kid you not, looked down and it was 717 on the timer, on the ticker here. And we haven't really had that in a moment. 717. Whew. Well, that had to pop out right quick while we're diving into 717, which we know is the mission, twin flame mission. Hello. It is about recognizing that your soul, your counterpart soul, all of us, we signed up for this adventure, knowing that it would be an adventure, intending that it was going to be an adventure. It is only the ego, through its focusing on what isn't working, right? Through focusing on the negative, and focusing on what doesn't matter, that we overlook, we completely negate all the good things and the reasons why we are here. And that yes, we can see that this is an adventure, and that yes, things are working out in our favor, because they are. They really truly are. 717, a little bit more expanding here. Current, coming, new beginnings and opportunities bring alignment with your soul purpose and mission. Spiritual growth and enlightenment, right? Even coming into, this is what enlightenment is. It's an illumination of information, in essence. It's an illumination of understanding. It's an expanded state of being. It's expanding understanding, right? So as you learn, as you grow, as you expand, you become more and more enlightened, right? Because it's illuminating more of that which you did not know, but in actuality, that deeper part of you, that soul part of you knows, but you're reuniting with that power within you. That's what that inner union is all about. It's about coming home to yourself and reuniting with your power, your truth, your knowing. That's the adventure that we signed up for. Believe it or not, sister, we said, ooh, I'm going to choose to purposely forget everything and come into this world with total amnesia and have to discover who I truly am all over again. That's this adventure. That's why now, later in life, we're older and we're doing this inner child healing work, why we're revisiting these aspects and facets of ourselves and literally having to relive them, but from a more healed perspective, from a more healed experience. Because in doing so, we then go through that healing process that is so necessary, so vital to graduating this school, this earth school. Because that is us reclaiming the fragments of ourselves. That is us calling back our power and expanding fully into that which we truly are, more and more and more with each and every step we take, each and every moment of this adventure that we are having here. You already know, so trust yourself and your inner knowing. Positive affirmations and optimistic attitude will boom. Just even 417 is about focusing on the positive. Be aware of words you speak and how you are being. You create your reality. Again, recognizing the power that you truly possess with regard to the experience that you are having here. I know it can be so easy, Goddess, so easy to slip back into that unconscious state of being and operating from those subconscious patternings and behaviors and states of being, right? Those emotions, those sensations, those feelings that cause you to sabotage your relationships, that cause you to sabotage your jobs, right? This, again, clearly inner child healing is very much a theme for today's message. Because as a child, life is an adventure. Divine Feminine, you're being called to allow yourself to step back into that space where you see this world with childlike wonder, where you allow yourself to say, ooh, what's going to happen next? I wonder what magic is going to unfold now. I wonder what unknown, exhilarating experience I can have. I wonder how exciting this next magical moment is going to be. Start to play more within your experience as you go along. It doesn't need to necessarily be a specific time that you carve out to play, but rather recognize that this playful adventure is exactly that, an adventure of play, an adventure where you're here, yes, with the utmost intention to enjoy yourself, to enjoy the journey of this expansion and this learning. It's only the ego that carries all of that heavy, not feeling good space. Yes, we need these human emotions to process through this human experience. However, our souls are always so willing to let it go. It's the ego that holds on. And that's why, again, we come back to this inner child healing that is so necessary to this journey, because you're holding on to shit, Goddess. All of us, we're all holding on to shit. And as you reparent yourself bit by bit by bit and really genuinely learn to love yourself from the inside out and allow yourself to be the fullest expression of yourself and to create for your own self the adventure that you desire to be having. And who cares what anybody else has to think or say about it, right? The art of not giving a fuck. We're totally on that. Totally on that. So keep it going. You're here to just live your life. And when you follow your joy and your bliss, you illuminate the path for others to follow. Others will say, oh, wow, she's doing it. I bet I can do it too. I mean, I remember as a child seeing that, going, oh, I can do that too. I remember watching, especially what's coming to mind are the Olympics in 1996 in Atlanta. I watched the gymnastics team, Carrie Strug, Dominique Dawes. I was so in that. And even though I was in high school even already, I was still so sure that I could be one of them. I could do all of that. Right? That there was still all of this limitless vision, this limitless, this boundless envisioning that we experience, that I remember experiencing. And I know you do too, Goddess. That's the energy you're being called to tap into. That energy. That liberating and expansive, adventurous energy. Playful energy. Alrighty. Especially what the ego is telling you. Telling you that you're not allowed certain experiences in your life. You're not allowed to have it. You're too old, or that's too crazy, or that's too much. That's out of reach. You're out of touch. This is definitely where discernment plays a role in our journey, is when our ego is keeping us small, when our ego is keeping us from fully experiencing the adventure that we have come to experience. Discernment to recognize that your ego isn't allowing you to have fun, isn't allowing you to play and recognize that you are here to learn, and it's okay if you make a mistake, because guess what? You're supposed to. Mistakes are how we learn. So do what excites you, and know that no matter what it is that you choose to do, that what you partake in, you participate in, as long as it lights you up and it feels good and it feels aligned and it lifts others up with you in any way, shape, or form, even if it's simply by being in your presence as you are experiencing this passion for this, which excites you, then that is what you're being called toward. Again, that's this adventure, the adventure of following what lights you up, what excites you. You're only here for a fleeting moment, Goddess. Be grateful that you can change your life and pivot in any moment that you choose, any moment that you desire. You can make a different decision. You can choose to say, hey, it's time for all of these big adventures that you've thought were just, again, unattainable. Stop letting your ego dim your light. Stop letting your fear keep you from living the adventure that your soul has come to live here. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. You are one of the original light workers, Goddess. You are here again. You're an ascended master for real. If you are on this twin flame journey, you can be certain. And that's why it is so excruciatingly challenging on this journey. But you are here to transmute this longing for home into the knowing that wherever you go, there you are. There is home, because home is where the heart is. And that heart is within you. That passion, that love, that truth, that's in you. And you're always home. That's this inner union. Remember, this coming home to yourself. What that's really about is realizing, coming to the knowing that you never were lost, that you never left, and you've never been gone, that you've always been right here home sweet home. Because everywhere in this entire universe is home. Everything is connected to everything. When you tap into your lightworker energy, your inner knowing, you know this, Goddess. You know this. And that you have come here on purpose to birth this new age, to create here in this world a new home for humanity. This is why you have dreamt your whole life of a better world, because you have come to create it. And you don't create it by holding yourself back and not allowing yourself to experience this adventure. Because it is in the adventuring, it is in the playing, the discovering, the uncovering that you actually create and reveal and build and learn and grow and expand, which is why you're here. As we are birthing this new age, let us ask, in what ways along this awakening to the knowing within that this is an adventure, that I am here to play and have fun and follow what excites me, because it is in doing so, in following that bliss, that passion, that creation energy, that I am fulfilling my greatest mission here, my soul's purpose, my twin flame mission. Well, looky there. Surrender comparisons with other people. Clearly, Goddess, you, right? This is what happens when, to our inner child, right? Our greatest expression is we start to really compare ourselves, or we get compared to other people, and that is what really begins to dim our lights. We start to say, you're too loud, you're too unique, you're too much. You're supposed to be all that you are. You're supposed to live to the fullest extent that you've come to live. Your life isn't supposed to look like anybody else's. It can be similar, but it would never be exactly like someone else's. Your life is supposed to be uniquely yours, just as you are uniquely you. And we were just even talking about this week for Twin Flame Tuesday, right? That each journey is unique. Each adventure is its own. So it's time to stop comparing your journey, your twin flame journey, with others, and really focus on your journey, Goddess, and not anybody else's. Even and especially to be focusing on your journey rather than your counterpart's journey. It's really, with time, allowing yourself to be pivoting more and more and more, focusing on you and yours and what you are birthing, the home in this world that you are creating from within you, so that others can feel at home in this world too. And here we go with these crystal mandala activation cards, and as I've mentioned, like usual, my eyes are closed, and we're just going to shuffle them all along. It's a nice thick stack. Let's see if we can wow. Enlightenment is the very first word on this card, and we've already spoken about what enlightenment is Goddess Lakshmi, and dendritic agate is the, oh my goodness, that is such goddess energy right there. Such gorgeous goddess energy. Her golden grace. Enlightenment, prosperity, goodness, and grace flow through and around me. It is as though my soul dances in soft, golden, honey-like energy, abundant with nourishment and healing properties. Through her gentleness, the goddess offers my soul an irresistible invitation to receive her blessing and emanate the beauty of the divine. There is a gentler way through which I make even greater spiritual progress. I joyfully and peacefully accept this path and allow my heart to let go. Well, there it is. Allowing your heart to let go of how you or your ego thought it should look and surrender to the adventure by focusing on your healing, focusing on intentionally participating in this dance, in this playful exchange with the universe, with your experience. Angel Bathiel and Rose Quartz, heart healing, very much the love stone. We have so much healing going on right here, right? Heart healing. This is what we were talking about, the inner child healing that inner heart. My beautiful heart is worthy of love and radiant with kindness, generosity, and healing grace. My heart has an unlimited capacity for wisdom, forgiveness, and for unconditional love that brings freedom and renewal. I respectfully listen to my heart and trust that my true heart's desires are divinely inspired, guided, and protected, so they can manifest in the world according to higher wisdom and grace. I allow my heart to guide my way. Again, on this adventure, this healing twin flames adventure, this inner child healing journey. Healing, goddess, healing is what we're all about. Look at that. Look at the heart. How stunning. So shall it be. Ascended Master Babaji and Diamond. I pursue my soul purpose with passion and dedication. Oh my goodness! I have an inner knowing that everything is working out according to a greater loving plan. What again, the exact words that have come through my mouth during this video. My highest priorities reflect the desires of my soul. I generously invest time, energy, and focus on what truly moves my heart. My commitment to my heart's loving truth is my sanctuary. An inner stillness anchors me in peace. I am calm as the wild creativity of the divine feminine stimulates my soul growth and spiritual awakening. Wow! Angel number 717, right? That soul growth, spiritual awakening right there. This is just so incredible. All of this interwoven, all of this amplification this is part of your journey. This is your spiritual awakening journey, is this adventure, is this inner child healing, is following your passion, your bliss. This is what it's all connected. That's the revelation. Angel Amitiel and Blue Obsidian. Ooh, that was the diamond. Ooh. Oh, wow, that's just gorgeous. Very Egyptian energy right there. I open my heart to the truth. I am willing to see clearly with courage and peace in my heart. I'm being reminded in my mind of Twin Flame Tuesday, right? The truth card from the divine masculine that we're being mirrored right now. I am strong enough to be flexible and accommodate new information and higher perspectives. Again, that's the enlightenment journey of gaining this understanding, this information for deeper understanding. I trust in the perfect love and wisdom that dwell within my heart. I am capable of growth. I joyfully rely on the higher divine timing that governs the unfolding of my healing journey and my life path. There's that healing journey. Clarity and peace awaken within me now. And that's what we are focusing on, dear sweet goddess, is that clarity. Because clarity does bring peace. When we are in a state of chaos, which so often is because we are choosing to stay somewhere where we are not supposed to be staying. Just as we talked that 2345 number on Twin Flame Tuesday, which check it out about resisting. If you resist what needs to change, if you resist what you need to step into, you're going to create that suffering. If you resist that change, if you resist healing, what needs healing, you're going to continue that suffering. If you continue to not allow yourself to embrace this adventure, to really heal those fears and those traumas and those wounds that tell you that you're not allowed to be this fullest expression of yourself, that you're not allowed to enjoy every moment and be happy in as many and all moments as you are able, to follow your passion and what excites you, to not give a fuck what others have to think or say about you and how you are expressing yourself. Unless, of course, we are bringing harm to another. That's obviously always very important to recognize that we do no harm to others or to ourselves. Let us see what the twin flame mirroring of the divine masculine energies has to show us today. And that is the most aligned bit of clarity, peace for us all. For my empowerment messages here, utilizing these cards, is exactly that these are the twin flame mirroring messages from the divine masculine to show us what they need to show us, what the divine masculine is needing to share with us from that perspective of what we need to be aware of. And that is, first and foremost, protection. Knowing that you are safe, that you are protected, goddess, that this adventure that you are here intentionally on, your counterpart, this twin flame journey, this self-love empowerment journey, this entire, every aspect of it adventure that you are on, you are supported, you are protected, you are safe. That inner child healing is so vital to that knowing that you are safe. A journal prompt. In what ways can you cultivate a feeling of safety, of feeling safe within yourself? What ways can you assure yourself that you are safe when you are experiencing sensations or states of beings wherein you feel that you are not safe? What are things that you can say to yourself? What are practices that you can incorporate or implement at that time to support you through that transitional period, that breakdown to breakthrough space? Again, to know that this is temporary, this too shall pass. The divine masculine is definitely working on learning the same, and that is what we're being shown here and why we are doing this. Remember, this is showing us what we need to know and work on for ourselves within the connection, because as we do the work, so do they. Wow, that card just ricocheted all the way over here on the floor behind the chair, because it is about refuge, taking that time for refuge, taking time for refuge is definitely going to be necessary for you to be in your own energy at times, to really recognize that you are safe, to be able to truly tap into that inner knowing that yes, you are protected, you are safe, the connection is protected, there is nothing and nobody that can ever sever it, there's nothing and nobody that can ever keep you truly from your power unless you allow it, right? So allow for any time of refuge that is necessary in order to cultivate this knowing that you are protected, so that you may be able to then truly step out of this comfort zone, step out of this box, come out of the corner, okay? Nobody puts a baby in a corner, and really step up on stage and live life like the adventure that you have come to live it as. It's just the ego that's been saying, wait a minute, I'm scared. Nope, no more. Bye-bye. And with that, dear sweet goddess, that wraps up today's Thankful to Thrive Thursday, which again really just drives home that need for moment by moment presence and participation, conscious participation, intentional participation in your experience here, each of us. With that, dear sweet goddess, be sure to check out the shorts. I'm uploading YouTube shorts. I have the poetic expressions, as I call them, that I've been doing now for many months. If you've missed those are published on my Instagram at Healing Twin Flames. But now I've been creating audios and just, again, finding my way. I also have started, again, more of the affirmations, getting those out there. I would love to, of course, hear feedback on those certain affirmations you would like. If there's certain background music that you prefer when I create those, especially for the shorts, we can even start doing, maybe do an affirmation a day. I'm perfectly fine with that. We could do that and start something at some point. However, it's just for now, feeling out and seeing what you all would like to be receiving from me, again, as we move forward, really focusing on twin flame, self-love empowerment, breaking out of that twin flame trap and into your twin flame mission, which again is all about breaking out of that self-sabotage, that ego attachment, and into that knowing space, in that soul connection, and that you are able to focus forward and go full force, aligning yourself with and focusing on creating and following all that excites you on this adventure, goddess, knowing that no matter what, everything is always working out for you, and everything is going to work out exactly as it's supposed to. It always has, and it always will. And with that, I remind you that I do, and I'm excited about, I have more information coming, more marketing, little marketing videos, more to share about them. My challenge clarity coaching emailed experiences that I am now doing for you. Oh my gosh, those are going amazingly. Just starting those, just getting going in those. I'm super excited for those. You can check those out down below at the link. Again, empowermentexperiences.com/ccc-emailed. That they are called, again, the Challenge Clarity Coaching Empowerment Experiences, and they are emailed to you. You don't have to find a time to show up for a Zoom and, oh my goodness, we missed it, or oh my goodness, we're late, or the time difference. Nope. This comes to you in an amazing full color PDF of the cards that are utilized. If there's any additional resources I have for you, and of course, one of my favorite things, because I'm all about journaling and I'm all about empowering you into looking for and finding and thus reconnecting with your power, Journal prompts. I'm so big on that. Of course, any intuitive guidance, but those journal prompts are the keys that unlock those hidden doors within you to reveal the things that have been blocking you and holding you back and causing you to perpetuate any aspect of the twin flame trap of attachment or any other trap of attachment to anything else in your life, be it beliefs or relationships or jobs, whatever it may be. That's what this challenge clarity coaching is all about. And I'm so excited to be bringing those to you. So definitely check those out, empowermentexperiences.com. Like I've said, the link is down below. And with that, I remind you, just as I am here to do until the end of time, until I'm led to no more, but I'm here to remind you that the power, Goddess, the power is in your hands. The power to live this life, to embrace this adventure and heal all the facets of your inner child and this journey. That power is in your hands because it has always, always been inside you. And namaste.